Is native advertising worth it if you're in dropshipping? In this video today, we will answer this question. Hi everyone, my name is Marcel Sattler. I'm the founder of Purple Black, a native advertising only agency. So back a few years when I started my career in native advertising, I was a dropshipper, of course. I've done everything. I've done affiliate projects, I've done dropshipping and all that stuff. So I know exactly what's working and what's worth it and what's not. And of course, I started with Facebook ads like everyone out there with dropshipping. And it depends how it works, to be honest. Yes, of course, some campaigns were winning campaigns, winning products, everything went fine. But unfortunately, I have to fight with Facebook because I have gotten a lot of account bans and I was texting, I've used fake accounts, purchased new business manager and something like that. So it was first of all pretty expensive and of course annoying because I was not able to use my time to create new campaigns, search new products or something like that. I was just fighting with Facebook account bans and everything that. And that was the point where I tried out native advertising for dropshipping. So let's fast forward the time until today, because today I have a native advertising agency, one of the largest in Europe, and I think I can tell you a little bit more about native advertising with Taboola ads and Outbrain ads and dropshipping. The last couple of months, a lot of dropshippers running to traffic sources like Taboola and Outbrain, and not just because the iOS 14 issue, no, but also because of account bans, because of scaling issues and many issues more. And yes, native advertising is still a very legit way to generate purchases for your online shop if you're in dropshipping. So first things first, no, you don't have to fight on native with account bans or some issues like that, like you have on Facebook. It's very smooth, very easily. But you need one thing, and it's money to start. Because native advertising testing is much more expensive if you compare it to Facebook ads. Because on Facebook you can start campaigns with, I don't know, 10 bucks a day or something like that, and that's not possible on native. The recommendation is to start with native with one campaign with 80 euros or 80 US dollar. So for example, if you have one campaign for desktop and one for mobile, just for one product, you have $80, altogether it's 160, I'm bad in math. It's $160 per day. That's the minimum start amount to gather data. And unfortunately, of course, you not just run it 1 or 2 days, so you need a lot of data to make data-driven decisions and see which product might work with, which approach might work and something like that. And my first learning for dropshipping and native advertising is never ever try to test a product on native. I decide that it's a very legit way to test a product on Facebook, see which angle, which approach works, which product works, which price point works and something like that. So test it very cheap on Facebook and scale it with the winning approaches, with the winning price points, with the winning, I don't know, sizes, colors and all that stuff, and scaling that on native advertising. Because then you already know this product is working. But never test something on native because it's still too expensive, and especially in the beginning you don't have the experience like for example we have in our agency. So you have a lot more money to spend to get the data. Another very big learning for me was to work with editorials, and maybe you're following already my channel. If not, you can do it now. And when you're following my channel, you might notice that we are always using landing pages which are editorials. So they look like a news article page, but of course that's proven, legit copywriting from our expert team to convert a completely cold audience to a hot, ready-to-buy audience within a few clicks. So if you want to start with native advertising for your dropshipping store, you have to learn copywriting for editorials. There's no way around. You definitely need it to get high CTRs and low CPCs and low conversion costs, low CPAs. Let's jump to the learning 3. And that's the product research, because we all saw it. There are some things which are working fine on Facebook, like, I don't know, beanies in winter or something like that. but unfortunately that will not working on native because that's a nonsense product everybody can get on the next corner. But there are some products which are super interesting, especially on native, because you have to know that people are in reading mode. They want to gather information, they want to get new updates about the hottest shit out there. So if you have something which people never seen before, which is a completely innovative new product, or something new, a new approach or something like that, that might be working on native, especially if you have a very good copywriting in your advertorial. But let's come directly to the point. You need a lot of research before you start with native ads for your product. And you can spy other advertisers out there to see which approaches they have, how long are their ads live and something like that. It's like the Facebook ads library. But you have to use paid tools like, for example, Anstrax. But with tools like Anstrax, it's possible to spy other native ads out there and search for a keyword. Let's jump to my next learning, and that's interesting for you if you want to scale your campaigns profitably. And to be honest, I learned it very, very late. And that's the point that I was extremely aggressive. So I thought everything is, or almost everything, every approach is possible on native, and that's might be true sometimes, to be honest. But unfortunately, what you're not seeing is that you have a tag, a negative point, because when you try a very aggressive approach, traffic sources like Taboola or Outbrain will approve your ads. You don't see anything, there's no issue, they will approve it and zack. But you will get a tag in their backend system, which is not visible to you, which named like aggressive affiliate. And if you get this tag, your ads will be not shown on premium publishers. Premium publishers are very, very high converting brands, very famous brand names, very premium publishers like the names say. And if you're not there, if you're not on premium publishers, it will be very hard for you to scale your campaign profitably. And of course, it's also a branding thing. You want to see your native ads on the big brands out there and not just on the few push traffic sites or something like that. Let's jump to the pricing. So the rule of thumb out there is just to double your price and hopefully it will work. And that might be working on Facebook, but as I mentioned before, you need a bit more to testing. You need a bit more money to testing native ads out there. And therefore you have to earn more money. And the good news is that it's possible if you're selling profitably a product on Facebook with, I don't know, 49 euros or US dollar, to sell it for 79, 89 US dollar on native ads. And of course, that's a very legit way to double your profit at the end of the day, which might be interesting for you. So let me explain why is that. The typical native advertising customer is older than the average, for example, Instagram customer. And because they're older, they earn more money and they can spend more money. It's just that simple. And if you do your math, you might know that a higher income and a very attractive copywriting in your advertorial works very well to get higher purchase amounts, to get higher add to cart values and to make more profit at the end of the day. So let's talk about scaling. A very important point if you found a winning product and you want to scale it to the moon. And the first thing is scaling is possible and scaling is affordable with native advertising, especially if you have already optimized your campaign, your landing pages, your offer pages, your advertorials and all that stuff. We're also managing a few dropshipping stores where we have days to spend 30, 40K per day to an affordable price point, which is almost the same like you spend 2 or 3K per day. So it's not a very big drop in the CPA if you want to scale 10 times more. And of course, that's a very big advantage of native advertising because you can scale your campaign profitably to an affordable CPA. So let's jump to a conclusion. Dropshipping and native advertising might be a good fit, but like everywhere, you have to watch out for a few important things. It's important for you to have a winning product and not test it too much on native. You have to know that this product will work 100% because you already have the experience from the past. Please also note that you need more budget to test a native advertising campaign, especially if you compare it to Facebook. So you need more money to test that shit out. And last but not least, scaling. Scaling on native is possible. You can scale your campaign, your winning product to the moon and make a lot of money with native advertising and your dropshipping store. If you want to learn more about native advertising, then please don't forget to follow my channel and activate your bell to get notified when I'm uploading a new video about native advertising. See you soon.